Speaking on me, that ain't done.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's gonna be a good one. Coming up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between our visitor and these guys defending their home turf. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate, with every one of these playoff rounds.
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate. That defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. But that QB speed is a difference maker.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
That's caught for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to him. And it's a gain on the run, down to the 23. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 23. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
8-yard pickup. Result is a first down.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. Here's a toss headed right. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Now looking to throw. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that's cut in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they get him down after a solid gain up to the 31. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be their football. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing it to start this drive. Brought in right side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throwing now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. 7-0 is our score. More coming up after this quick break. Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 6 coming up here. This time it's a passing play. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Scooped up by the defense. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
I could say it better myself.
Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
From the 27. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A give now from the gun. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Back to throw on 3rd down. Setting up the running back screen. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll give them a 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the well again. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here he goes on the bootleg. And he sails that one over the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
They're going to look to throw on 3rd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Airing it out to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. Complete out to the right. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Throwing from the gun here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. They'll try and throw it here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick down in it at the 1. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Finds him on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Second down and 10.
They'll throw it. He's got a man left. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. He'll throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the 2nd half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our 2nd half gets underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the 2nd half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
From the 29. Hauled in left side. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
To the air, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And they'll have 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Motioning right is Hopkins. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Option design here. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And his guys push their lead to 3. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Back out runs their offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Running this one left. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys grab the lead on their first series of the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys take a 4-point lead. Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. To throw here on 1st down. It is cut left side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down after a short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives them the first.
28-yard line.
Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
That's caught for the first. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys push their lead to 3. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing now from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. plowing up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Hits him on the out route. And he goes out a little short of the 40. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. They have it with the lead. Just need to close this quarter round for a playoff win. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They are throwing it again. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Complete out to the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Surely not something they're too pleased about down on the field. But, Kate, with that miss, ooh, we got a lot of juice. We got an opportunity here to see a field goal and a chance to take this game to overtime.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Now a give on the counter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And that couldn't have hit any better. That took the perfect bounce and went out of bounds at the 1. This offense ready to get going again now. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Dropping back to throw. Hopkins on the slant. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 23. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on 1st. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Give now to the running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys only up by a few. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. That's completed right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They give it to him again. Gets to space right side. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Another carry for him. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Trying to break a return. Oh no, he lost the football! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really being the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a one seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.